Welcome back to another weekly reset in Destiny 2. We have a pretty good week of fun and useful stuff to farm out, so let's get straight into it. Starting the list off as usual, don't forget to swing by Raoul in the tower and buy your weekly Ascendant Alloy. These are very important to get those enhanced weapon perks when crafting weapons, and with the new cap limit you can hold 30 of these in your inventory. This week's featured raid is Vow of the Disciple. Overall, this is a great raid with some great weapons. In my opinion, the Forbearance is the best gun to get from here, but with that being said, this is actually being reskinned and brought back to you with Into the Light. It will be much easier to obtain this weapon then, and it will also have better perks, so just hang out for that one. The other weapon that I recommend actually trying to get from here is the Cataclysm. This can be rolled with bait and switch and 4 times the charm, making it a great solar linear fusion rifle. The exotic from this raid is the Collective Obligation, which is very good for all of your void builds, and if you don't have it, I would definitely recommend getting it. The featured dungeon on this reset is Prophecy. Yes, that's right, it's back. All of these weapons just got revamped a couple of weeks ago with new perks and new roles, and all of them are seriously good. You should definitely be getting into the Prophecy this week and farming the crap out of all of them as much time as you have. This is because you will not want to get in here and farm it once Into the Light is here, as this will take all of your attention. The first encounter or the first boss drops the Prosecutor. There are so many roles that you can go for here on this auto rifle, but I would definitely recommend Dragonfly and Target Lock. This same boss also drops the Relentless. You'll want to get a Keep Away and Head Seeker roll on this one for PvP. The Adjudicator drops from the second encounter. You want to go for Feeding Frenzy and Onslaught, and the Darkest Before Pulse Rifle drops on the final boss. For this one, I would recommend Heal Clip and Incandescent. Moving over into the exotic mission Rotator, we have Seraph Shield. This mission drops all of the Icolos weapons and a couple other goodies. Your main goal here is the Icolos SMG with Volt Shot and Feeding Frenzy. You'll also want to pick up the Icolos Sniper with Focus Fury and 4 times the charm. Retrofit Escapade is another great option to go for here with Target Lock and 4 times the charm, and maybe even consider trying to get a Path of Least Resistance with Shoot to Loot. The exotic from here is the Revision Zero, which is also a really good exotic if you're lucky. All of these are craftable, so if you don't get the red borders, keep them in your vault until you can get some more deep side harmonizers. As of this season, we also have Warlord's Ruin being the newest dungeon, so you can get in there and get loot from it once per week. Try and do the final boss at least once for a chance at the exotic Buried Bloodline. Same thing goes for Crota's End, so jump in there and do the final encounter to buy your red border from the chest at the end. Don't forget to swing by the Helm and purchase your free weekly red borders from Riven if you haven't done this already, because you will want to get these crafted before the final shape. Once you've finished up in the Helm, swing by the tower and do all of your weekly pinnacle rewards from the 3 vendors, these being Vanguard, Crucible and Gambit, as this will reward you with some bright dust. I've said it before, it will all add up by the end of the season. You're gonna need it for the final shape. Also, while you're in the tower, don't forget to grab the bounties from A to 1. This will get you all of your synth weaves for all of the cosmetic looks. You can do 10 of these per character per season, so just do them passively. This week's Grandmaster Rifle is rewarding the Uzum RR4, a pretty average gun. So average that it won't even give you a role to go for. I'll be spending most of my time in Prophecy Dungeon this week. The Iron Banner is also here if you're feeling like that, so maybe jump in for a few games. And as always, to wrap the list up, head over to Neomuna to do some Vex incursion zones if you're missing out on any exotics on other characters. Anyway Guardians, that will wrap the video up there. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, feel free to drop a like, subscribe, comment down below, and all that other fun stuff. Like I've said before, this is a new series that I'm starting, and I'm going to be posting one of these every single weekly reset in Destiny 2. I hope you Guardians take full advantage of this week in Destiny 2, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.